We'd only first started talking about it a couple of months before, and I think within 8 weeks we'd conceived her, so it all happened so fast. It was just so exciting because we're the first of our friends to get pregnant, and especially when we found out it was a little girl as well, because Stephen always wanted a little girl. So. Yeah.
We kind of never associated that this sort of stuff happened. They put the Doppler on and there was obviously no heartbeat, which is always the hardest memory for us both, isn't it?
Absolutely.
To recollect.
Thinking about that day is the hardest thing. It's the one thing I struggle to talk about. You just never, ever prepare yourself to hear those news and to see on the screen what we saw on the screen. So
I wanted to start fundraising when I got home from the hospital. And I was like, well, what can we do? And one of the events started out as a 5K car push, and before I knew it, it was a marathon, to which obviously we ended up breaking the world record, which was phenomenal. Myself and a friend who pushed it together. It just spiraled from there, really, because it was something like an anchor for me to be able to push forward with. So I've raised around 15,000, including gift aid. The majority of that was from the car push, and then like additional donations from the other 11 events that we did. Then Nicole, you've raised?
It was about £5,000. I was at home on my own, and I had all these pent-up feelings inside, and I just didn't know what to do with them. And coming from a background as a writer, I just got out a pen and paper and just started jotting down, and I wrote a letter to Avery. My mum read it and she was like, other people need to read this, because I think it all stemmed from, I felt quite alone at first. I didn't know things like this happened to young people, and I searched online everywhere for other stories, and I struggled to find things, so I felt really alone at the time, and I thought surely other people must feel how I do. So that's how I started my blog, and with every post that I did, it was becoming more popular. So if people are reading my blog, I need to start, telling people about Tommy's through this blog. So for me, been very much about speaking out and raising awareness and almost breaking this stillbirth taboo. When I first heard that we'd been nominated for the Closer Star Fundraising Award, I cried for about an hour. I couldn't even ring Stephen to tell him because I was so shocked. My biggest thing has always been, I want people to know about Avery, and this means that, people know about her. People have recognised what impact she's had on us and other people in the world. So for me, there's nothing more humbling in the world, and it gives purpose and meaning to what happened.
To know that people say a name and actually register in this world is just, it's just amazing, it's just inspiring.
Yeah, this baby would not be on its way without Tommy's and without the Rainbow Clinic. So to be recognised by them when they've done so much for us is amazing.